Alright guys, Scott Godwin here, scottgodwin.net. Check out my blog, my YouTube, fitness, nutrition, wellness, exercise, things you do with your body, nutrition, what you're eating, wellness, pretty much anything health related, how we live, lifestyle. I want to do another book recommendation. Y'all seem to like that. So just briefly, I want to tell you about one of the most influential books that I've read a couple years ago. So we all want to have healthy, happy relationships, family, friends, community, so on. That's what makes life good, life stable, life happy. That seems to be one of the hardest things sometimes to do. But this book is fantastic, and it relates to that topic. It's called People of the Lie, The Hope for Healing Human Evil by Dr Peck. Dr Peck is a psychiatrist. You may remember he wrote a book called The Road Less Traveled that was very popular, very good book. This book, I'll be honest with you, I never finished it, which may seem odd, but I still want to recommend it as one of the most influential books I've ever read. I may finish it one day, but I have to warn you, this is extremely deep and extremely hard to read. But it's important to read books like this, or at least give it a shot, because the mainstream in the USA would pretend like there's nothing good and evil, or it's very arbitrary. It's very postmodern. So we've got people lecturing us about how, there's no such thing as evil, good and evil, but then they want to point fingers and say this person's evil. So it makes no sense, very nihilistic. It's very absurd, it's irrational, it's illogical to say nothing true, no good and evil, and then to say, well, no, that's evil. I mean, you can't do that. But regardless, that's a whole different subject. The point of me bringing that up is when you watch the news, you read the paper, people don't talk in terms of good and evil, but it really exists. And this is from a psychiatrist, so it's psychology, philosophy, religion, morality, ethics. It looks at it from that perspective, and it's extremely deep, extremely disturbing, because evil is disturbing. Number one, it's disturbing because it's scary, and number two, we are all capable of it, of doing things that are essentially wrong. Okay, and this book gets into some cases that he dealt with the way people treated one another, and his patients and people that he tried to help, some things that he encountered. I'm going to be honest with you, it'll scare you a little bit, but I think it's important. If you want to develop your character and just try to be a better person, have healthier, better relationships, it's an excellent book, People of the Lie. And again, the subtitle, The Hope for Healing Human Evil, it's all about hope. It's all about recognizing these things. Most importantly, about recognizing that none of us are perfect, that we're all capable of making mistakes, we're all capable of good and evil, and we want to have hope and we want to have a better future. So that's what this is all about. I highly recommend this book, especially if you like ethics, you like philosophy, religion, psychology, you want to be a better person. People of the Lie by Dr Peck. I highly recommend it. scottgodwin.net. Check out my blog. I write about all sorts of things related to health, fitness, nutrition, wellness, and I will talk to you soon.